here at MC14 and its impact it could have on the global south. For him, this is a crucial meeting where certain decisions with huge repercussions must be made. Gladys, over to you.
Well, welcome to joining us here at the entrance of the Yaoundé Conference Center, where we have the WTO MC14 going on, and we are currently standing by with Chris Southworth, the Secretary General of the International Chamber of Commerce UK and a leading global voice when it comes to global trade and digital policy. Hello, Chris, and thank you for talking to us.
My pleasure. Good morning.
Good morning. So earlier you warned that without reform, the multilateral trading system risk becoming a car crash waiting to happen. Now, especially with outdated rules and fragmentation, as negotiations here draw to a close, how real is the risk of global growth, and if members fail to agree on a practical reform package?
Well, we're in day 3 of negotiations, so this is the hard stuff now as we draw to close tomorrow. So we'll probably get clarity towards the end of the day as to what the result of this week's negotiations and discussions will be. It's actually a discussion more than a negotiation. This is about putting together a package of reforms to modernize the trading system. You know, the core problem here is that we are trying to meet the needs of 21st century commerce, businesses all over the world, but the rules for the road are 20 to 30 years old. So, you know, we really need an updated rule book, guardrails, particularly in areas like services and technology, digital trade. The system is incredibly antiquated, and that's creating an awful lot of friction for everybody.
Now, what does this mean for developing economies and the global south?
Yeah, ultimately this is all about making trade cheaper, faster, simpler for everybody across the developing economies in particular. Those are the economies that are the most burdened by all the friction, bureaucracy and red tape and paperwork, just like small companies are exactly the same. So those are the two beneficiaries we need to really focus our minds on and increase the flow of investment, of course, because that will drive jobs, innovation and prosperity for everybody.
Talking about investment, Africa is at a point where it's looking for more investors, and you earlier described the conference as an important moment for Africa and the Commonwealth, particularly coming after key global meetings and ahead of major summits like the G20 and G7 that the UK would be hosting soon. So from your perspective, what does hosting MC14 here in Cameroon signal for Central Africa and the broader global south?
Yeah, this is a really exciting moment for Africa. We had the B20 in South Africa last year. We had the Commonwealth Trade Ministers meeting in Namibia middle of last year, and then here we are with the whole trade community in Cameroon, all Commonwealth countries, and then the UK takes on G20 and G7 next year and the year beyond. So this is a big moment for all of us. We should mention the Commonwealth because that's the glue to the global trading system in many ways. These are 56, pro-trade, open trade-minded countries who are typically at the front end of innovation in trade. They trade very easily with each other. They have an 18-20% trade advantage, and 80% of global trade operates on Commonwealth law, and so does 60% of global trade finance. So that group of countries is really, really important. And I think for Africa, this is a huge opportunity to really get the rules framework and the flow of investment coming into the continent, where we all know this will be the most populous place on earth by 2050. It already is nearly there already, rich in minerals and resources. We can't do trade internationally without Africa, so we all need each other.
You just mentioned Africa getting the rules framework here at negotiations. You earlier mentioned, I saw your post on LinkedIn saying it has to be pragmatic negotiations here. Are you satisfied? We are one day to the close. You've witnessed some of the discussions. Are you satisfied, or has it been a lost case?
It's always frustrating when you're watching these things unfold, and you don't really find out until towards the end. So it's just about being patient. But all the problems that are on the table really are not insurmountable. What we really need is some pragmatism, good leadership, and a bit of courage to say, look, let's ensure that system is working for everybody.
Any comments on the general organization of MC14 by Cameroon?
Oh, I think it's been great. I mean, it's the first time I've been here, but we're having a wonderful time.
Thank you, and that was Chris Southworth of the International Chamber of Commerce, UK, weighing in on the future of global trade as MC14 organized by the World Trade Organization here in Cameroon draws to an end. From the Yaoundé Conference Center, I have been Gladys Asu. Over to you in the studio.